Hi, I'm Barb Culver. I'm president of Resonate Inc. in Cincinnati, Ohio. And today I want to talk to you about a very, very important topic that is currently in the midst of having some significant shifts that can impact you and your loved ones. The topic is long-term care insurance. And the shift that is happening today is causing long-term care insurance to become more and more of a woman's issue. Now, that's not to say it's not still important for men, but as you listen to what I'm about to tell you, you'll quickly understand why this is very, very important for the women listening to this to address their long-term care needs. First of all, as I'm sure you know, women outlive men. And while that gives us more time to be able to spend with our families and hopefully to be able to enjoy life, it also gives us more time to be able to either have an illness or perhaps an accident that requires us to have physical therapy or a need for home health care, assisted living, or long-term care. Studies have determined that 70% of nursing home residents are women, and 76% of those who require home health care are also women. 71% of all claims that are paid are made to female claimants. Now, if any of you have ever visited a nursing home, I'm sure you'll know that these statistics are very true. We see far more women in assisted or skilled care or even independent living in residential and retirement communities than we see men. One of the reasons for this is because the woman is often the survivor. The man may be fortunate enough to be able to stay at home and to receive care at home, often provided by his wife or other family members. Then, when he passes on, she often is the one who needs the professional care, either at home or in a nursing home facility. Now, here's what is happening in the long-term care world right now that is of particular importance for women. Until last year, the insurance companies who offer long-term care coverage used what is called age-based ratings. So what that means is, if a male and a female, let's say both age 60, and both with similar health histories, applied for long-term care coverage and were accepted for that coverage, they would both be issued a policy at the same premium. But that all began to significantly change in 2013. The insurance companies shifted from age-based rating systems to gender-based rating systems. So, for the gentleman listening to this, your premiums go down because you're not likely to live as long as women. Conversely, for the women listening to this, it means that your premiums have increased, and sometimes substantially so, based on that longer life expectancy. Now, there are still a few companies that have not yet made this shift to gender-based rating. So there's an opportunity for women to still be able to get the benefit of the lower premiums while we use a different company that's using the gender-based pricing for the male so that each of you can get the lowest possible premiums. This is an opportunity that is quickly disappearing. Some people wonder, well, if I have this coverage, does the insurance company really pay the claim, or do they just make it really hard for me or my family to be able to collect on the claim? And the statistics are that the insurance companies are paying claims. In fact, most of the companies that offer long-term care insurance are very well-known household names of insurance companies. They've been around a long time and they are trustworthy. The largest provider of long-term care insurance today pays $4,300,000 in benefits every business day. Now, this is a statistic that dates back to April of 2012, so I can only imagine that those numbers may be higher in 2014. That's just one company, the largest provider of long-term care insurance. Altogether, there are about 25 companies in the United States of America that do offer long-term care coverage. And combined, they pay out anywhere from about $9 million a day to about $15 million a day of benefits, depending upon which time frame you're measuring. There's also been a shift in terms of the variety and types of products that you can purchase that will give you long-term care protection. The nature and scope of those products is too much to go into in a YouTube video, but I can tell you that they offer a wide variety of choices and benefits and flexibility for you to think about today. So for the women listening to this, you have a short window to be able to still get in on age-based premiums, which are to your benefit. For the gentlemen listening to this, we can put you under the new gender-based ratings so that you get benefit of lower premiums. And for all of you, before we would make any decisions, we would look very carefully at all the products that are available today to see which ones work best for you and your planning situation. Thanks for your time today. Please feel free to contact us if you have further interest.